Hello friends, I just got off an interview and I think it went well. I probably won't know until next week, maybe halfway, maybe later, if it worked out or not. It sounded like it was gonna work out, so I'm excited, but like peep the formal fit. It was all on Zoom, so like, you know, don't look too close at the details, especially when I'm wearing house slippers. But we're done with that. I have just so much energy and I feel like I've been sitting down for too long this week. So let's just like do some cleaning, I guess. So if you saw my TikTok, I bought some stuff for the house with Christmas money that we got. So woo. I need to wash all of this and then assemble this thing. I'm just so happy. Let's just do this. It's been a while since the last clip. It's been about a week, and as you can see, the stuff is still around my kitchen. I did end up getting the goo gone, and I was able to get most of the residue off. Some of it just didn't work, and some of the plastic is just kind of low quality, so it just ended up like smudging it instead. So now that it's been a week, everything's been washed, everything's been dried, I am going to get ready to put and like categorize my things and then just like set it all in the fridge. I'm so excited for this part. Let's get started. I've pulled all the materials that I'm gonna need so that you and I can have a little bit of chat before I start doing this as to what exactly is gonna happen and what this whole process is gonna look like. So most important to me and number one on this list is my label maker. I really only need it for a couple things. That is my container for brown sugar. This other container that I got that was supposed to be for brown sugar, but then I'm like, wait, this is too much for brown sugar, and we usually have like this amount, and I already had this, so we'll find something else to do with it. And this box, I want to put my teas in here, and I want it to be labeled here on top. Hate that there's still like gooey stuff on it, but I'm gonna have to like, I've already tried to clean it so many times. I'm just gonna have to live with it at this point, honestly. Other than that, I have these baskets. We're gonna do lettuce in the biggest one. I have some Napa cabbage right now that I'm gonna use for this like medium one. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the smallest ones yet, because I don't know if I have any berries that are clean. I got my little butter box. Super awesome. Finally gonna have one singular place to put all my butter in. Great. And then we have, similar to like what I use for the spice cabinet. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it wherever it is, whichever side it's on. Anyways, I have these in like, so if this is the size that they're normally at Target, I got small ones and I got big boys. And hopefully I can put all that in the fridge to keep a lot of stuff a little bit more condensed and clean, hopefully. Hello friends. I don't know what part of this video it's gonna go in or if it's gonna be a separate one. I don't know yet. But I just gotta give you guys some updates on the house because it's, well, it's been a while. So let's just, why don't you come join? I paid someone to install that for me. Apparently we were missing a couple screws, which is why it fell in the first place. And I'm so excited for this to finally be up there. In fact, I was missing 2 screws and I think one of the plates was just a little bit too far back. So like when it went to like hook in there, it was like hanging on by a hair. But like I said, I got someone to do it. And then he put in 2 extra screws. So like there are 4 more screws in there than what was in there before. Also, he opened up the place, like one of the plates that I needed to have it vent because we don't have like the tube in there. So like, for those of you that don't know, this range hood fell on my stove, which is why my stove is in the middle of my kitchen right now. That was not fun. In fact, I cried because it was like not even 2 weeks after we bought our stove that the range hood fell on it. And our range hood was literally sitting over here for like 6 months. This has been broken for 6 months. However, the same guy who put this up ordered the part that I need and he's gonna fix it and it's gonna be good. And I am literally so happy we're finally gonna get that fixed. When it rained, this showed up and it has kind of like stained all of this. It's not leaking anymore. In fact, I don't know if there's anything. Oh yeah, this is from when it rained last time. Well, not last time, but like a couple months ago. I just have to kind of like patch it up and clean it up. But that's what that is. It's been taken care of. Don't worry. I finally got around to spackling the walls. I don't know how well you can see it, but the walls have been spackled. The holes have been filled with spackle, which has been really fun because I picked out paint for me to like paint the walls. I did like a really nice, like a couple of pictures in The Sims 4 to make it all pretty and kind of like visualize the space. I did some polls on Twitter and then some more on TikTok, and everyone kind of agreed that like the boldest one is gonna be the most fun. I haven't painted. I bought like 4 samples, 2 of the whites that I was in between and 2 of the greens I was in between. I was supposed to like, you know, paint the swatches on the wall and all that, but I've already decided without even doing that. So I had Silvery Moon and Canvas Tan, but frankly, I'm leaning much more towards the Canvas Tan. That's gonna go on this wall. And like the one that you can't see on this side. This wall, I was in between Tree Line and Boughs of Pine, and I'm kind of going for the Tree Line color. Have I painted yet? No. Should I probably do a prime, like a primer? Probably, but I'm pretty sure most of the paints that come, that like exist nowadays, already come with a primer in them. I still have to buy like the big, you know, and do all this. It's gonna be its own separate video, don't worry. So last spring, we all saw that I killed my poor Jeremy. This time, I'm doing some plant starters. You can't really see them in there, in here, in there. Check it out. I've got some fermentation. Not fermentation, I'm sorry. Germination happening in real time. Oh yeah. I still have quite a few more plants that I need to germinate or like do starts for, but that's not till like, some of these are gonna be like, I don't have to start them until like, I don't know, mid-March, and others not till like April, like after our frosts. So like, we're doing pretty good. Also, if you saw my TikTok and my Instagram, I think, check it out. Isn't she so pretty? Ooh, also one more thing. Check this bad boy out. I got this table off of Facebook Marketplace, and this is going to be our workshop area. It's gonna be really nice, and I just moved this over here, and that's my old table and our 3D printer, and now it's just gonna live here. It does still have to be fixed up, and like, not fixed up, but like this place just needs organization, and then eventually we can start working on the closet space.